So I think I speak for every single Animal Crossing fan in the world when I say we are a little disappointed by the winter update. What happened, Nintendo Animal Crossing team? This would have been the perfect time of year to add Brewster. Like, the fall leaves are falling, everyone's getting snug in their sweaters, and they really want that nice hot cup of cocoa or coffee. You know, this would have been the perfect time of year to roll out a little cozy cafe. But what did we get? We got some cute stuff. Like, I like the new reactions. I like the new items a lot. I think the Turkey Day furniture is actually really nice. The Christmas items are wonderful. I'm looking forward to collecting them. I'll talk a little bit more about those things when I get to the Thanksgiving and Christmas, you know, the Jingles and Franklin videos, respectively. But, where's Brewster? It's just like, it feels like more of these updates are event-based around holidays that are essentially, frankly, the same thing, where it's, you know, Jack or Franklin or Jingles in your plaza. They want you to get them a thing. You bring them a thing and they give you a thing. That's great. The items are great. The characters are cute. We love them. I love the holiday music. I love the holiday festivity of it all. I love it. But the cafe would have been such a nice, wonderful thing to have this time of year. It would have added potentially new gameplay in the form of, if it was something like New Leaf, you know, the little kind of mini game where you have to remember your villagers' favorite orders and give them coffee. So that would have been a nice new thing to add into the day, and maybe add some exclusive cafe items you could win through that. Or maybe raising your friendship levels with your villagers more quickly if you know their coffee thing. You know, it could have added something to do during the day. And it could have added potentially a whole new building. I talked about this more, and I did a video speculating what might happen with the Brewster update when I still had hope that it would happen. I'll link that. I'll put a card to that in the corner. My speculation for what Brewster's update would have looked like with regards to a standalone cafe possibility. But looks like that whole video was moot because we're not getting him. And my boyfriend's like, aren't they doing another winter update? Maybe he'll come with that. And I was like, no, we're not getting another winter update. We're getting a January update for Pave furniture. It looks like it'll probably be just a Pave holiday event with the Pave furniture set. And no Brewster. I'm kind of shocked. I shouldn't be, because, like, what did I expect? Half the updates are just events like this. But for some reason, I really thought they were going to do Brewster. I don't know why I get my hopes up like this, but only to be let down. But I really and truly genuinely thought that they were going to announce Brewster, and that was going to be like part of this big update. So I'm like, they're not waiting to do an update just to tell us that Thanksgiving and Christmas are happening, right? But that's exactly what they did. So I don't know, this whole video is just 8 minutes of me going, where's Brewster? But I do think it's unfortunate that Nintendo is squandering these updates, really, on things that are basically just reskins of the same event over and over. And maybe we all saw this coming when, like, you know, Bunny Day and Halloween were basically the same thing. I want so much more for this game, and I read that article where, you know, the lead developer, or, you know, some developer that works on the game, I forget who, they said something like, we have updates planned for years, we want this to be a game that people enjoy for years, and blah, 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 blah. But I get that. I truly do. If you want this game to have a longer lifespan, you know, pacing the updates so that you have things to look forward to in future years is well and good. But Brewster was in New Leaf from launch day. We are still lacking features that the previous game on the 3DS had. For what? Why? It feels very Sims 4 to me. Like, I've been playing Sims 2, and I might talk about this more in a video, just to rant about the differences between Sims 2 and 4, and why 2 is the superior game in literally every single way, except for build mode and some aspects of Create a Sim. But it feels very that. If you guys follow Sims stuff, which I'm assuming you do because there's a huge overlap of Sims and Animal Crossing players, but it was very much that. With Sims 4 at launch, we were missing pools, we were missing toddlers, like, we were missing stuff that had been part of the game since Sims 2, and in some cases Sims 1, in the case of pools, right? So it feels like that. And then we're supposed to be grateful when we get, like, cute items. It's the Sims 4. It's the same thing with the Sims 4. And don't get me wrong, I like Animal Crossing way more than Sims 4. New Horizons is a much better game. It's more thought out. There's more heart to it. It doesn't feel as much like a corporate cash grab as Sims 4 does, especially because all these updates to Animal Crossing have been free. They've been free patches, free updates, whatever. So it's not like EA where they'll sell you reskinned, recolored items in a $10 game pack and expect you to just pay it. It's not that, but it feels bad though, doesn't it? Like, doesn't it feel kind of bad? I don't know, this is an overly negative video. I'm just kind of feeling it because I was thinking about The Sims. Like, I posted on, I think, my Tumblr. I was like, I want my money back for all the packs I bought for Sims 4. I spent all these dollars and all these years trying to make Sims 4 feel the way I felt when I played Sims 2, when I could have just been playing Sims 2 this whole time and just dealt with the fact that the build mode kind of sucks in Sims 2 and that the graphics aren't as nice even with mods. Like, the heart's there, you know? The heart is there. And similarly, I've seen people that are like, screw this, I'm going back to New Leaf. I don't feel that way about New Horizons. Like, I do think New Horizons has a certain type of gameplay and a feeling to offer that makes it different enough from New Leaf that I'm still happy playing New Horizons, and I'm still decorating my island, and I'm still logging in basically every day or every other day to see what's new. But I do understand why people are going back to New Leaf, because it's really disappointing that we're still not getting base game New Leaf stuff in New Horizons, and maybe they have plans to do Brewster next year or whatever. But I think it's kind of really disappointing. And again, maybe I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up based on all the other updates. There wasn't really any indicator that we were going to get Brewster, but there were hints in like villager dialogue, and it just made sense, right? Like, it's a no-brainer to add Brewster this time of year, and we're just not getting him. We can remember him fondly in the form of this fan art that I'm drawing, and, you know, in gameplay videos of people playing New Leaf or whatever. But I do find it immensely disappointing, and I just hope that in like 4 years I won't feel the way about New Horizons the way that I currently feel about Sims 4. I mean, it won't be that negative of a feeling because Sims 4 is really just a pretty shell that they ask you to keep paying for reskins of stuff for like $20 and $40 game packs. So it won't sting that much, right? But will it sting, you know? In 4 or 5 years, will I be like, man, New Horizons had so much potential that they squandered? I don't want to feel that way, because when they do add things to the game, they're improvements of things that were in New Leaf. Like, diving is way better in New Horizons than it ever was in New Leaf. The controls feel better. The ocean looks way better. It's more deep and fun to explore, I find. You know, it's a better experience to dive. I think the Animal Crossing team must know that people were clamoring for this. They must know. They have to know that people were expecting Brewster, especially with the villager dialogue about coffee or whatever that people had picked up on. They had to have known that this was expected for this fall update and winter update, right? I don't know. But you guys let me know what you think. Do you think Brewster will ever come to New Horizons? And I will see what I think about the Thanksgiving and Christmas stuff when we get to it, when I cross that bridge and when I do that fan art. So look forward to that. But for now, I'm just sitting here disappointed about Brewster. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace out.